Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SPR contributor, and today we're going to give you a quick pitching report for a couple of games. But first off, how you doing this morning, Ross?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself, Daxie?
I'm doing great, my man. Let's get on to this one. Let's look at the pitchers that are coming from the Angels and the Indians. Now today, the Angels are going to give the call to Jered Weaver, and it seems that he's been displaying a pretty good form as of late. But what can we actually expect to see from him today, Ross?
That's $1 million question when it comes to Jered Weaver this year. His performance line has been somewhat erratic, and he's been bailed out on several occasions, Dax, by some pretty good run support. He has been sharp, as you alluded to, in his last three starts, posting a 2.29 ERA. However, he's been shaky on the road in 2014, a lofty 4.63 ERA in 14 starts, and 10 of those 14 starts have gone over the total. You just don't know what you're going to get from Jered Weaver this season, as opposed to other years, which he was a very consistent performer.
Now, let's look on the other side of the ball. We have Danny Salazar, and in your article, you actually say that he can't get much hotter than what he's displayed as of late. But can you elaborate a little bit more on just how good he's been this season?
He's been close to perfect in his last three starts. In those outings, he's posted a microscopic 0.45 ERA and almost 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and he's gone 3-0 against the money in those three starts. He's also been solid at home at Progressive Field this season, going 6-2 against the money with a stellar 2.85 ERA. So this sets up pretty nice for the Indians and Danny Salazar.
All right, now, so after letting all this sink in, who do you think has the better edge in this matchup?
Well, the Indians are very good, 43-28 at home this season. That's over a 600 winning percentage, which is darn good. And with a red-hot starting pitcher, in addition to their playoff lives being on the line right now, I'm giving the edge to Danny Salazar of the Indians over Jered Weaver of the LA Angels.
All right, my man. Now let's look at the other pitchers for the other game that are coming from the Braves and the Nationals. Now, Ross, after I read a particular portion in your pitching report, I kind of got the feeling that you're a bit uncomfortable with that pitching matchup. Now, the Braves, they're calling up on Mike Minor, and the Nationals, they're calling up on Doug Fister. Now, the particular case here is, why is this matchup getting under your skin?
Well, that's pretty good perception on your part. You're getting to know me too well, Dex. No, the bottom line is you have one pitcher in Mike Minor who's had a horrible season, yet he's been very good in his last three starts with a 2.05 ERA and a 0.82 whip. The bad news is on the year, this guy has posted a 4.65 ERA in 22 starts, and in 4 starts versus the Nationals since 2013, he's posted a large 4.79 ERA. On the other hand, Doug Fister has had a very good body of work overall in 2014, going 14-7 against the money with a 2.66 ERA. He's gone 2-0 against the Braves in his career with a 1.80 ERA. However, the other side of the coin is he's in bad form over his last three starts, as he has a large 5.94 ERA and a 1.86 whip, as well as going 0-3 against the money. So you have one pitcher, Dax, that's having a bad year versus a pitcher having a good year. The pitcher having a bad year is in good form right now. The pitcher having a good year is in bad form right now. So the bottom line is it's an awful confusing process.
Well, no doubt. I mean, I can only tell that you have a lot of mixed feelings for this one. But I know that you got somebody that you're actually going to give the edge to, and who's that going to be?
Well, I have to stay disciplined in my approach when assessing strictly the starting pitchers in this game. My rule of thumb, Dax, has always been take the pitcher in good form over his last three starts over an opponent with a pitcher in bad form over the last three starts. It pains me to say this, and it's very difficult to say, but I'm going to have to take Mike Minor over Doug Fister in this game this evening.
All right, good stuff, my man. Thank you once again, Ross, and we'll talk again some more baseball tomorrow.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, Dax.
Likewise, Ross. And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.